This week from Crumbl Cookies, Kevin and I are going to be trying the pink velvet cake, hazelnut mudslide, raspberry butter cake, lemon cheesecake, and mom's recipe. So the cookies this week were paid for by Crumbl. We greatly appreciate them covering the cost. We will always give you our honest opinion though. I have to say that. You all know that. If you're regular to the channel, we always give our honest opinion. So this is a pink velvet cake. It's a cake batter cookie with vanilla cream cheese frosting and the same pink velvet cake that the cookie crumbles is, that's what they put on top too. So I'm assuming that it's just like extra cookie.
Yeah, they probably just made a cookie and crumbled it up
for decoration. So it's basically a cake batter cookie with vanilla cream cheese frosting.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing they did this week was put that crumble on top.
Ah, okay. The cake pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything else is already made up.
That cream cheese frosting
Love it.
is perfect.
That's a really good vanilla cookie with an excellent frosting. It's a good cookie with an awesome frosting.
It is very, very soft, honestly, through and through. There's just a little bit of a
little crunch
around the edge. I mean, just a little bit.
Yep.
For the most part, though, that is easy chewing.
Yeah, it's not a gooey texture, but
No,
it's a soft texture.
It's very, very soft. It's done. It is a well-baked cookie, but it is so soft.
Yeah, so if you don't like those ooey gooey cookies, you'd be fine with that. It's good.
And it says vanilla cream cheese. The vanilla isn't really strong.
No, I mean, you know it's vanilla.
But you know it's vanilla. It's delicious. It's excellent. Yeah.
It's really good. And it's good and sweet, but it's not overly sweet.
This is hazelnut mudslide, and that topping still looks wet. It's very glossy. It's a chocolate cookie with hazelnut spread. That's what that is, that glossy. Hazelnut spread, rolled and chopped hazelnuts.
Yeah. A lot of chopped hazelnuts.
So the chopped hazelnuts, it looks like are on the edge. Yeah. If I smiled right now, my teeth would be all hazelnut. Because that hazelnut spread is kind of wet. And so when you sink your teeth into it, you can feel it go all over your teeth.
You know what though? I do get a little bit of hazelnut, but it's primarily chocolate. Like brownie. By the way, excellent brownie cookie. Oh. But it's more of a brownie cookie than a hazelnut cookie.
I love the way that the hazelnuts on there, they get in your teeth so you can, they're
like a little crunch.
Yeah, they give you a nice crunch in your teeth. It's just really nice.
But I don't get hazelnut, really. Not much.
It's mainly chocolate, but it's very soft.
I love it. It's a good cookie.
It is a good cookie.
I just never would call it hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Well, I like it.
I like it too.
I like that. I like it that it's very soft. I like the nuts. And I really didn't get the texture of the hazelnuts while I was chewing it up because all you're getting is that softness. It's after and you've got them left in your teeth. Honestly, that's what it is.
The hazelnuts themselves, when you eat the hazelnuts, they're really good. Good and crunchy.
It's a nice cookie. If you like the chocolate, this is a very soft chocolate cookie.
Yeah.
It's not crispy. Like some of them have been crispy. This one's not crispy.
But it has more of a darker brownie chocolate flavor than a really sweet cake chocolate.
I agree.
Not bitter, but more brownie-like.
This one is a raspberry butter cake. It is a butter cake cookie with raspberry flavor, buttery glaze, buttercream, and raspberry jam.
So, I didn't get as much of that.
No, you didn't.
Here.
Yeah. I'd like a dollop.
How's that?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's seeds in there. I don't know if I held that up or not, but it looks like there's seeds in there.
Mm-hmm.
Strong raspberry.
The texture of this is very different than the previous two.
It's good though.
I like the raspberry. What do you think?
It's strong, but I do like it. It's got that little, tart raspberry flavor, but it's not super tart. It's just got a little bit of bite to it.
I didn't specifically get any seeds.
No, but you can see them. Mm-hmm. But I didn't notice them either.
The cookie itself is, it's nice. It has that glaze over the top of it, so it's like giving it a extra little sugar texture, which gives it a little bit more crunch. So, whereas the first one, the pink one, was all soft, this does have a little bit of crunch. So it's a nice, different texture than the raspberry, because the raspberry's all soft, you know.
I got one little seed in my teeth.
Did you? Okay.
Just one.
We'll note that. If you can't have seeds, that has seeds.
Probably not a lot, but it does have seeds.
I think it's nice. I think it's fresh.
It's nice. It is fresh. That's a good word for it. It's fresh, but it does just know that it's had a little zing to it, but not bad.
The
not like this one's probably gonna.
Fourth one we're gonna try is lemon cheesecake, and it is a graham cracker cookie.
With a dense, heavy cookie too.
Good. A graham cracker cookie topped with lemon cheesecake frosting and lemon curd.
Cut my knife off cookie.
I love the lemon curd.
They did put a slice of lemon on here, so if you wanted to, you could squeeze the juice on top of the cookie. We didn't, but you could if you wanted to. That reminds me of those lemonade bars we make.
It absolutely reminds me of those. There's a really old recipe on our channel of Kevin making lemonade bars. And that graham cracker crust, it goes perfectly with this. It adds a little bit of a grittiness. So because it is graham cracker, so that cookie has a little bit of a grittiness that none of the other ones have.
Right.
And so you get that, and you do taste, which I'm impressed with. I do taste the graham cracker because normally, 100% honesty, I say in a lot of the Crumbl videos, I'm not getting the graham cracker. I'm not getting the flavor of the graham cracker. That, I taste the graham cracker. So, awesome.
Tell you what, if you want your money's worth weight-wise, it's a heavy cookie. That one and the mom's thing, they're both about the same weight.
I love that lemon curd. It's very fresh. To me, it wasn't tart at all.
It has a little tartness, but it's more like a fresh tart, not a...
It doesn't make you want to pucker. It's not overpowering.
It's about like the raspberry. The raspberry added a little burst of freshness. Yes. That's what that lemon is, a little burst of freshness. It's a very, very nice fresh lemon. Yes, I think it's very enjoyable. There's nothing overpowering or off-putting about it at all. And I love that we can taste the graham cracker. It's not cleaner-like or anything.
No. Nice. Okay, the last one is Mom's recipe. Oatmeal cookie. I love oatmeal cookie. With semi-sweet chocolate, toffee, and peanut butter chips, and a dash of sea salt on top. Everything about that sounds wonderful to me. Toffee, peanut butter, chocolate, oatmeal, sea salt. And ours has more than a dash.
Yeah, you can see the salt.
Like, ours has a lot of sea salt, I think.
Which I like.
Okay, I'm getting something they didn't say.
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Just a touch, yeah.
I'd like to look through the ingredients because that tastes like cinnamon.
I got the peanut butter too.
I'm getting cinnamon.
I get a touch of cinnamon, but it's not off-putting. It's not so strong I don't dislike it. I taste mostly oats and peanut butter and salt.
I like the texture. It's soft.
It's oaty a little bit.
I think for me, no, the cinnamon isn't a overpowering aggressive cinnamon, but it had so much cinnamon for me. I do not taste any toffee. I do not taste.
I think it's toffee.
I do not taste any peanut butter.
Yeah, I got the peanut.
No, I did not get any peanut butter. I did get a little bit of the semi-sweet chocolate, a touch of that. Mainly for me, that was an oatmeal cinnamon cookie, and I'm disappointed. Honestly, I'm disappointed that they did not mention cinnamon, because cinnamon should have been on that description.
It would have been. If you could taste it, it should be on.
I mean, yeah, and that is, to me, that is the highlight of that cookie, is the cinnamon. That's like the
for me,
star.
it's the oats, but.
And the star of the show for me on that one was the cinnamon.
But you have to also, the peanut butter and the chocolate is chips. It's not mixed in. So you're only going to get those in the bites that you get those chips.
Right, that random bite.
Yeah,
and I didn't
get toffee at all either.
No, I did not get any toffee. I did not get any peanut butter. I do get salt, and I still have salt in my teeth.
Yeah, I wonder if the bite I took just happened to have a couple of peanut butter chips. That's why I tasted the peanut butter.
Right, so it's probably going to depend on your bite. But I'm disappointed that they put I wish they had not put cinnamon in it at all.
I like it anyway, so.
I mean, it's okay. I just wish there hadn't been cinnamon in it.
Right.
You know, I think it too, for me, I'm really good if I'm expecting it.
Right.
If I'm going in thinking, oh, this is going to be a cinnamon cookie. I wasn't going in with that. I was going in wanting to taste the peanut butter and the toffee, and I didn't. So I had different expectations. It just didn't deliver on my expectations. That's what it was. So that's probably a me thing. But which one do you think is the sweetest?
Probably the pink.
I think the pink one. Yeah, it's because of that vanilla cream cheese frosting.
The pink one, but you know what? That lemon cheesecake is pretty sweet too, though.
Yes, but again, it had the cheesecake frosting. And as far as the cheesecake frosting
I got
goes,
another seed.
Oh, did you? From the raspberry? We've gone back to the raspberry.
It's in my teeth.
If you're wondering about the cheesecake frosting, it did not have a tartness like a cheesecakey.
It doesn't sour like sour.
Sour, yeah, sour.
You didn't really taste the cream cheese.
No. Okay, so the sweetest, we agree, is the pink velvet.
That's also my favorite.
So that would be a good one.
The least sweet one's probably the chocolate one, but it's not like a unsweet cookie. You know, it is still very sweet. It's just not as sweet.
So
although the raspberry one's not as sweet.
That's
either.
what I'm thinking. I didn't think the raspberry was.
Raspberry's not really sweet either. So either one of those I think would be fine if you're not looking for something not quite as sweet.
I think so too.
Yeah.
So which is
honestly the mom's recipe really wasn't super sweet either. So
it's not.
Of course, you're talking about the three that don't have frosting on them.
Exactly. And that mom's recipe had so much salt that mainly you're getting that, and that's taken away a little bit from the sweetness.
That when you bite into it, the first thing your lips touch is the salt, so that's instantly what you get is salt.
But you'll see in the pictures at the end, if you didn't catch it at the beginning, how much salt ours had.
Yeah.
Ours has a lot of salt.
I like a good salty cookie.
Yours might not have that much salt. But yeah, I like the salt too. I think it adds a lot. So what's going to be...
Pink Velvet's my favorite.
I'm going to say Pink Velvet's my favorite too.
We might differ on our number two though.
My number two, I'm going to pick the lemon.
Me too.
And number three, that's where we're going to differ. Number three, I'm going to go with raspberry.
I'd probably go with the chocolate for number three.
Okay.
The hazelnut one. Not that it tasted like hazelnut, but it was excellent chocolate.
So what is your last?
My last would probably be the raspberry because I'm not a raspberry.
Kevin's not the biggest fan.
I like raspberry, and I actually really do like this raspberry. It's an excellent raspberry, but I just never liked that berry flavor.
Right.
So
there's people that watch that have told me I don't like raspberry, so she never gets the raspberry, which is fine. This will not change your mind.
No,
it's raspberry.
But it is a good raspberry. So if you happen to get stuck with it, you would be fine with it. It's just it wouldn't be one I would choose to buy.
It's good because they put it on that butter, the butter cake, and it has that glaze, so that's already a good cookie. So, but if you don't like raspberry, you don't like raspberry.
Right.
You know that's.
There's plenty of good options here, though.
I think it's funny that we both pretty much stayed the same, though. The top two is the pink velvet and the lemon. Lemon cheesecake.
I wouldn't have liked the lemon if it hadn't been sweeter, like a lemonade bar. It's sweet, though. So if it had been more tart, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much. But it's very, very sweet lemon. So it's really good.
Well, you'll have to let us know which one you're getting this week. I don't even know if there was any new ones here, or I don't know if these are, if any of them were new. They honestly, they all look they sound kind of familiar, and they taste kind of familiar to me.
One thing they didn't have, at least at our location, they did not have the pink sugar this week.
That's right.
But they did have the milk chocolate chip.
Yes.
But the pink sugar they did not have this week.
Right.
I don't know if this pink velvet was kind of replacing it.
I think that replaced it probably.
I don't know.
Yeah, pink and pink.
Right.
Yeah. So there you go. That's your pink cookie of the week. But I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll have pictures for you at the end of the nutritional information, all that, as always, and close-up pictures of the cookie. And we will see you next week.